Hi again, friends. We're going to take a break from the wreath making to make our bow. So what I want you guys to do is you're going to measure out your ribbon, and you want to have enough ribbon to make a 6-inch in diameter circle 4 times. So what that means, I'm going to unroll this. Easiest way to do it is kind of eyeball it, make your circle. You see how I did that? It's about 6 inches. I'm not measuring, nothing major. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep rolling it in this motion, and we want 4 circles all together. So you can take your rolls that are included in the kits and just roll it right off of the spool. Makes it super easy. So there I've got my 4 circles. I've got a starter piece, an end piece here, and on the inside of the circle, you'll be able to see my starter piece right here. You see that? So what we want to do is we want to find the center of our circle. So what I do is I'll pinch it together like that. And then I will, just to double check to find my center, I'm going to fold it in half, and where my fold is going to be my center. I'm going to unfold it a little bit, but I'm still marking my center with my 2 thumbs, and I'm going to cut one side and I'm going to cut the other side. But see how my 2 fingers are not touching? I'm not going to cut all the way through my circles. I want to have a little bit of fabric left right here in the center. I'm not cutting all the way through. I'm going to cut about 1 inch on one side, about 1/2 inch on one side, 1/2 inch on the other side, okay guys? Nothing goes all the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off camera so that you guys don't have to see me fool with it. Well, actually, you probably would want to. Don't laugh at me, I'm using a Swiss Army knife because I've already got all of my tools packed for another class in the car. So use anything, girls and gentlemen. So you cut halfway through on that side, flip it around, and give it another snip on this side. So you have these like easy, manageable flaps, so to speak, I guess is a good way to put it. But we cut, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of our floral wire, and we're going to take it around the center. See how I did that? It's actually hooked in the 2 little notches that we've just cut. I'm going to take it to the back, and I'm going to twist it tight, probably about 5 times. And then we have our basis for our bow build. So that flap that's left over, I'm going to take him and tuck him underneath. You guys are not going to hurt this ribbon. It's wired ribbon, it's sturdy. So beat it up a little bit. Now, to start making the loops in our bows, we want to take the innermost circle on one side, doesn't matter what side you start with, take the innermost circle, and you're going to take him and pull him to the front, or the center, I guess rather. Then you're going to take the next circle, pull it from the other side, pull it to the center, and so forth. So we've got one side now of 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. So I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Innermost circle first goes out and up. Next circle from the other side goes out and up. Next circle, out and up. So now you have 8 loops. So what I'll do is I'll start forming my loops to make sure I like how it looks. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because we're going to fluff it and make it perfect after we attach it. But look how easy that is, you guys. Now you've got a beautiful loop bow to put on your wreath. If you would like to have feet on your bow, you're going to want to cut a long piece that's about 1.5 feet. Grab it by the center and then you're gonna flip your bow over, and where you have the legs of your floral wire still sticking out, you're gonna use those to attach your legs to your bow. So when you attach that, you have a bow that now has legs. And it makes it super easy because we've used the floral wire to attach it to your wreath.